Hello everyone and welcome to another match of the 2021 Roulette Rivals World Championship. With 4 days to go, the action is really wrapping up in the group stage. This time we got Brainfixer versus IlikeHitman from Group G. And we're just about ready to start in 30 seconds. Brainfixer is in Hawke's Bay. That is a strange start to this stream at least, and I will be joined by Gordiniroy when he is ready to join the caster channel. It's all very last second, but we got this stream ready and we got this spin ready. Vazir Kale, Old X's Metalworker, Vanya Shah Pistol as Thug, and Davud Jengen Electrocution as Taylor. And I think IlikeHitman won the competition of whose sound I'm going to use. Nice menu music already in, and I think we're just about ready. IlikeHitman already in. It's not a... Yeah, forgiving spin is a good term for this, and as well as the fact that the loadout is very straightforward because you would want a pistol probably. And if you are a taser kind of person in Mumbai, then bring that. Otherwise you can have, or you can bring, or you can use rather, all of the car batteries that are around. As with many spins, we see the skybox start. IlikeHitman KOing the Holy Man very early. It's kind of out in the open, but no red guns for him. And Brainfixer still thinking about his loadout, but is finally in. At least press the start mission button, and a couple more seconds and he'll be starting his chasing a ghost mission. Bit of buffering on IlikeHitman's side. I haven't dropped a frame yet, so it's probably on him. IlikeHitman did more bodies being killed. That's a Thug disguise nicely, and will be important for the Vanya kill. And we have our co-caster now. Hello Gordy, you're live.
Hey dude, how you doing?
All good, how about you?
Not too bad, not too bad. So we got Mumbai then.
It is indeed Mumbai first, and did I hear Miami second? Indeed, season 2 maps today, but the longest one, one of the longest ones to start with. IlikeHitman already 1.5 minutes in, and Brainfixer still started.
So no kills yet, just Maelstrom's been found by both of them. Am I right to assume that was Skywalk starts?
For both of them, yeah, and 1 of 4 objectives already down, but it is the easiest one, obviously.
Well, it is if you start a Skywalk, yeah.
Oh,
you can get them quite quickly.
Yeah, we had matches where actually finding the Maelstrom was the toughest part, because he was the last one to get, because it was some sort of live kill and some timers ran out, and was definitely a challenge, but not today. And Brainfixer is already in the Thug disguise as well, on the heels, and will approach Vanya as well.
What's he needing? We got Metal Worker, Old Axe for Wazir, Pistol Thug for Vanya, Electrocution Taylor for Dog. Okay.
Electrocution can be scary across the trilogy, but Mumbai itself has so many working puddles. So with a plain good old brickler, you can place a micro taser or an EMP in a puddle, and Davud should walk into it first and should be eliminated.
Lots of batteries as well.
Yeah, that one is a very good alternative because it doesn't cost a loadout slot. It just doesn't have the same properties you expect from the good old micro taser, which isn't seen and can be detonated. You have to actually throw the battery, but shouldn't be a huge problem for either of them.
Yeah, you have to throw the battery, which can be problematic, or you can place it and shoot it, and that will set it sparking. problem with the battery as well. If you throw it and it hits something like, say, a briefcase, which is like a lure into the puddle, it won't spark, which is really annoying. So yeah, those are little pitfalls to look out for.
Yeah, and IlikeHitman, he's approaching Davud, but not in the correct disguise. So it seems to me that he might want to just infiltrate and isolate and do it remotely. Unless there is a old X nearby, which he is going for, but I really doubt at this point.
IlikeHitman stream's a bit fuzzy, isn't it? It's not the best quality there.
Yeah, his bitrate is 22, so not in the thousands, but not so many pixels, sadly. But
no, and we've set up a GoFundMe page for IlikeHitman's pixels.
But yeah, as long as we get the important info, or more importantly, Fask, our match admin, gets all that's needed to verify the spin, then we should be good to go.
Yeah, he's the one that needs to see it, all right, isn't he? So,
yeah, we can imagine the rest, but he has to know. That was
whichever way he decides, we'll give him stick.
Absolutely, as a fellow admin as well.
Okay, Brainfixer sorting himself out. Metalworker trying to unlock the other out. Old axe. I think it's in one of the furnaces, isn't it? In the foundry workers section.
It is, and chat also let me know that it was picked up by one of them, and I think at least IlikeHitman, but Brainfixer should do the same now. And that's a very viable old axe nearby Brainfixer.
Okay, IlikeHitman going for knocking out the painter and the guard in this room. Going for the painter lore, possibly. Or it's just so he can run around in here with very few enforcers and hopefully get him into a bathroom. Now, there's some tricky spots in here. It's quite open plan, isn't it?
Oh, indeed. And that with electrocution in the tower, I've seen it attempted a few times, and I don't have good experiences watching it. So I hope IlikeHitman has this one.
Yeah. He's not going to be able to peekaboo him in because he's not trespassing.
No, instead he will use both things for now, which will serve as distractions. Oh, both of them are going for it, but you can't really KO them one by one unless the mirrors will be trouble.
Yep. And he's still investigating the... Oh, no, looks could be tight. Yeah, he's out of there. What's he trying to get Darwood to do here? Interesting times.
Maybe let him stay nearby so he can lure or somewhat, but I think he would be the 5th NPC to go for any kind of distraction in this situation with all these guards around.
Yeah. Well, we've missed the kill with Brainfixer getting the Maelstrom. He's still in the Metalworker disguise. And he's now approaching the tower as well.
Which means that both of them, although in different disguises, but are looking for some sort of remote isolation so that Davud stays in a puddle uninterrupted for long enough so they can go get a tailor from the other side of the slums.
Now, is there only one tailor on the map, or are there a few different ones? I don't play a lot of Mumbai.
Tailor is unique, but IlikeHitman will have to wait a couple of minutes more to get it, because not only he missed the seeker shot, but it compromised him, not by the main mission target, but some other civilian nearby. So it's a restart for IlikeHitman and a 6-minute lead for Brainfixer with 1 kill down.
Yeah, not retrievable, that. Afraid to say.
So what would... well, we did mention that Brain was going for the tower, but as we said that, he turned around, and I think the last thing I saw was him picking up a brick, and I wonder if that means it's not the most viable brick, because you get one from Skywalk Star, but I could be seeing a Vanya isolation soon.
Yeah, there's a few around. I mean, obviously on the other one by the flagpole. There's one right there. And it is quite heartbreaking when you manage to throw it at a thug's head and think, I actually wanted that.
Caught me off guard when it happened to me once or twice. So Brainfixer turned around because maybe he wanted the disguise, but he's looking to get a Taylor isolation. It would be just the fuse box here, and he would be the one investigating it, which he does. So does the NPC. And he can still decide whether he wants to use the brick for both targets or just infiltrate as the Taylor, which seemed like his original intention.
Sure. And the brick strat does give you plenty of time to isolate both targets. Darwood's is a bit more tricksy, depending on whether or not you do the Clark ISO or not.
It is very lenient timing-wise, I agree, and so you would get the Vanya isolation and probably a kill with a thug disguise, and you would have a couple of minutes to set up for Dawood. But in this case, I personally think the best idea would be, or would have been, I'm not sure about their loadouts, is to bring an EMP device and let Dawood be the one noticing it, and once he walks into the puddle, detonate it and you get the kill.
Yeah, you don't need to take care of his guards or anything, do you then?
one of the great kills when you don't have to worry about all those guards.
There's quite a few of them as well. They both bring a bit of an entourage.
Not many targets have 3 across the trilogy.
No. Okay, IlikeHitman going again through the building site.
And we'll be hoping for right about the same thing. I think the Seeker shot on Rangan was ultimately his loadout item, so was somewhat planned for sure, and hoping to get it while keeping his green guns. But Brainfixer is looking for something similar, electrocution in the Rangan tower, 9 minutes in, infiltrating as the Taylor, getting tense for him. You can see some whoosh, but nothing too terrible, just scary.
Yeah, that elevator shaft can be your best friend, your worst enemy.
Especially when you get the Dawood kill and you feel so victorious, slide down that pipe and get noticed by the crew lady at the very bottom.
Thing is as well, now Brainfixer, the metal worker that he grabbed was on the furnace on the outskirts, wasn't it, near the train yard? So he's left his thug disguise there. Because he did have a thug disguise, didn't he? So the brick lore was on. He could have started the brick lore over where he got his metal worker disguise, cleared out Vanya, guards possibly, shot her as the thug, get changed back into the Taylor, which he had, which if he'd have gone across there, and then sorted out Darwood for frying.
Yeah,
IlikeHitman stream is gone. That doesn't look pretty.
Unfortunately, so I'm refreshing, and that is an active Twitch stream with the error message, so it is not on our end, but on IlikeHitman's.
That's unfortunate.
And I think Fusk will be sure to let him know, and of course, if he miss a kill or anything.
Yeah, Fusky's telling us he has been notified, so you know. Of course, the one of the great things about fair play to Brainfixer. It looks like he's pausing. That's pretty cool. Yeah, and one of the great things about them this tourney that's been rolled out. Oh no, he's not pausing because of. He was pausing because of something else.
Fair play to him, regardless.
Yeah, is the hello. Is a spot Darwood could be got, maybe? Is he eyeing that up? He's got a taser in hand. Problem is, once you empty the water cooler and cleans it up, interesting.
I wanted to ask before, because I'm not sure, because this seems like the game's intention or scripted idea to electrocute Dawood, and I'm just hoping that the puddle doesn't get as big that it gets a non-target, but because it is somewhat scripted, because it is somewhat set up for a main target, I don't think it would be that hard.
Yeah, I think it passed through there. But yeah, just before I was saying, one of the new features of that competitors have this time, and admins, is the fact that admins can contact the player through their spin link, through their page, to let them know whether they've made a mistake with a kill, whether there's an issue with the spin, whatever it may be, with an actual.
We got a sound effect now, and
Yeah, I'm just thinking. I don't know whose that is. Brainfixers is moving again.
It is I Like Hitman's sound because he's the only player on my end with sound on, so that is... Wow.
I've got some sound for Brainfixer, awfully quiet.
Yeah, I changed it to I Like Hitman before the match, who still has game sound, but it appears we can't get the picture, and
yeah, that's frustrating.
And as long as we miss something that Fusk deems important, obviously every kill, and anything else up to admin discretion, then the run may get denied for not enough proof, so this will be tough. And Brainfixer cornering the mole, who doesn't fall down, but I've never seen this chat.
I think he's just clearing out that entire top floor, and he's got caught. No,
Wow.
he was a long way in.
At the worst possible time to hop over that fence.
It was just as he hopped over, mate, he started turning, and that absolutely screwed him. That's so unfair. Ugh.
So we definitely got a restart, and we got a run that is... Who knows where he is.
Yeah.
If anyone is an expert... Oh, can you hear it in the background? I Like It and just got the tailor, because we heard Diana say... excellent, let's find out what kind of clothing, or not sure, Vanya Shah wants. So that's where I Like Hitman is, but not looking good for him.
No, because if we can't see the kill, we can't confirm the kill.
There is no rule, but it is kind of common knowledge that we need to hear and see the kill. Unfortunately, this won't be enough.
IlikeHitman is doing the brick lore by the sound of things.
Yes.
Mate. Have a look at your spin link. Got to look at your spin link.
This is truly fascinating, as this is a Roulette Rivals first, but this is nothing less heartbreaking for IlikeHitman, so I have to mention both sides of it.
Okay, Brainfixer has the thug disguise again. I don't think he's going to change that too much this time. Maybe he'll be brick luring Rangan down as well as Vanya. I think he had the opportunity to do so and decided not to take it, or decided he was going to go infiltrate.
Ooh, that's a replan.
Yeah, late in the spin as well, because this is... Well, you've got 12 minutes and 40 seconds left. That's not a lot of time on Mumbai.
And what item is he going for? Oh, he just changed up the hidden stash. He kept the calmer. It was a calmer. Ay. Now it's another minute and a half. Lost obviously 12.5 to go. That is enough for a spin. Enough for most spins, and certainly this one. But big risk by Brainfixer. Very distinct sounds on I Like Hitman's side. It is the Brickler followed by the Vanya isolation with the frying pan, but it might as well be anything from different game, from different replay.
Yeah, he may as well be playing Super Mario at this point. I mean, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with Super Mario, I'm just saying he may as well be playing it right now from what we can see. This is... Oh, mate. Yeah. Look at your spin link. Fusk will have told you.
Many moons ago, yeah.
Yeah, I'm afraid his screen's been like that for a good 5-10 minutes now.
I think so too. And obviously SGK Punk asks, there has been a Discord ping for IlikeHitman now as well, so we can't say that, although unlikely, but it comes down to the hitmap stage not functioning. And actually IlikeHitman now pauses. Would it be actually that the ping changes his attention.
And if he's got any kills down, he's going to have to restart. Any ones that Fusk hasn't seen. He's offline now. So it's a reboot of the stream, possibly.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
And at a very, very awkward timing, 10.5 to go. We know that it is a forgiving Dawood kill with the electrocution, but the way they did it in the tower, this is gonna be a long one. This might
They were
just be
hard work of it.
Might just be a bit too long, and IlikeHitman is back.
No kills, so that's okay. So he might be all right. Come on then, IlikeHitman. On your pop, you're 5.5 minutes in. You got 10 minutes to go. No restart required. Still got buffering.
Yeah, I think he's monitoring the situation before he wants to go further, hopefully.
And he's back. Good. Okay, go on then, IlikeHitman. And
what a time, though.
Yeah, Dawood right there, look.
Right before that Dawood kill.
Is that puddle deep enough? Dunno.
Not sure if that's their best one. There are plenty which for sure work.
Yeah, and he's got stream issues still. He's streaming straight from his PlayStation by the looks of it.
Wow, I like him fighting with himself, his internet, not only Brainfixer. And this may very well be a posing screen to set something up, because I haven't seen a buffer in a good 20 seconds. Hopefully it's stabilized. I can't even see a puddle on this screen. I think he's going for one on the right, which shines a little.
Yeah.
But
yes, that doesn't look very deep, that one, does it?
No, this one I just... Yeah, this should be the one, but he can't place it in water, so it would have to be a drop. But Dawood is already...
around the corner.
Too much deep, yeah, too... And he won't notice it, and only we hear the beep. The NPCs don't realize.
Yeah. And he can't place it in the water, of course. Problem is, there's a good chance he'll enforce a guard to do it as well.
At this point, yeah.
Oh,
it depends on the VIP behavior, yeah.
I'm sure everything is fine. Nobody knows about the signal apart from us. We are probably just early.
Very well, sir. Just say the word.
It is not the only puddle which works. I know one more on the barge, but I think this is do or die for IlikeHitman. If this is the one he was planning for, he would have done the kill on Dawood's way here.
He might have to bite the bullet and place and just drop it in the big puddle by the concrete tube as Dawood goes back in, and just have to wait it out.
That is the other one. The barge has the other opportunity, or opportunities, but I think he wants to get this done here, but there is no distraction which only turns around Dawood, and obviously he will call it in with someone else. I think IlikeHitman's only chance now is if Dawood turns around in a minute or less. He's the first one to see it, and hope the guards turn around slowly so they don't see it in time. Tough call.
Not good. Okay, so Brainfixer is 5.5 minutes in, and there goes Maelstrom for Brainfixer. He's got a metal axe. He's got an old axe hanging out the back of his skull. Brainfixer has 1 kill down, 2 to go, but only 6 minutes and 43 seconds left to do it in.
It is a later Maelstrom kill for Brainfixer than last time, but there have been more setups for him, and he can get this second disguise really shortly. And we know that there is time with the brick, but infiltrating the tower may not be enough. May not be quick enough.
I think he's going to have to try and look at the old brick lore. Go hell for leather, balls to the wall. Okay, here we go. Dawood's turning around for IlikeHitman now. And he's not even looking at that bloody... No, he's not bothered.
And it is not going to happen with coins either, because he's bumping into him hard, but not even a question mark.
Okay, and the problem is he's going to be trespassing round by the barge. Oh dear. Oh, it's slipping away. It's slipping. Yeah. And they're running quite fast as well. There's not going to be much stopping Darwood, is there?
No, and
that's. I think that's the end of that that run for IlikeHitman there, really.
yeah, there's really no way they. Yeah, I think he's trying to salvage it with Darwood, but at this point it might just be the best to get this Vanya kill in a minute, because we heard that the isolation has been done. In fact, this guy isn't hard to get. Then an Oldex into Wazir, and then hope that you got 2.5 minutes or so for something miraculous. But oh boy, this was desperation, and almost red guns already.
Stream buffering again at the worst possible times. And there goes his stream again.
And we know this error message by now.
Yep.
Sound is still here, but not enough bandwidth to get any kind of picture.
That's a shame. It's a shame. To be honest, though, it wasn't looking promising. Once he'd lost Darwood there, it was he was going to struggle. He was going to be on the struggle bus. Stream is definitely down now.
Yeah, if that puddle worked, then he would have had enough time to get the other 2 kills. And this way, this time, it is not going to be a finish for IlikeHitman, I think.
Okay, so Brainfixer then, again, going for this massive clear out, because he does seem to want to have to clear out everybody in this room to get that puddle going.
The best possible timing for Brainfixer for any other kill, because this is where you want Darwood to be, but for electrocution you want him right there. And enforcing, at least the taser has been placed, which means that no bullet needed into the socket, just the one into the
Problem is though, if he does drain that cooler and there's a puddle, someone else sees it, they're going to clear it up.
Yeah, he's not in the right disguise. That's true as well. So he would have to change back into the trespassing one, and I think shoot it from afar and get the kill immediately. It is going to be really hard though, and 3 minutes to go, 2 kills remaining. Brainfixer is not looking to finish this one either.
No. You see how IlikeHitman's persevering. He's 11 minutes and 10 seconds in. He's up in the tower.
And he's the one closer to an electrocution kill, but he's the one further away from finishing with no kills down. 11 minutes in, but can't get it done. One last desperate seeker shot to get him into this bathroom, but where will Darwood go even?
Darwood's gone downstairs for Brainfixer now, so that looks like it's a bust.
Yeah, he has the angle for the shot on the water cooler, but the timing might end even before the kill.
Yeah, it's not like IlikeHitman again. Stream's gone, but he's got some action going on there. Oh, he's seekered Darwood.
And that will be the isolation depending on the personal guards, but one will follow him inside. But if he doesn't come any closer, then this will be awkward. Now he does.
I'm not in the mood for this today.
Darwood's probably going to see his guard knocked out there.
And this is close combat heard, I think, while Darwood was specified, but if someone heard it, then there's really no escape there.
I like lag. And that's a rip from IlikeHitman. So IlikeHitman doesn't have any chance to take any points off. Well, take 2 points from Mumbai. Very good chance, I would say, that they're going to take a point.
Yeah, one thing left for us to do is root for Brainfixer to have this second kill. At least that would be something new, or well, not new, but something new in terms of this match.
Yes.
At least let's see one electrocution. And
Well,
that's
he's got
the
the shot.
problem. Yeah, but Dawood
Not
is.
taking it.
I'm-
Oh,
I'm-
but Darwood's not there.
I'm looking at the minimap and he's not even the closest NPC, so maybe at the bottom end of the conversation.
Yeah, he's talking about the cricket now, isn't he? About the betting.
32 seconds. Conversation not even gonna finish in time.
He's the wrong side of the water cooler as well, isn't he, Darwood?
Yeah, he needs to walk towards us, and that will only happen after this conversation, which, well, oh, there we go. Now,
There he goes.
and that's
And
compromised.
Darwood's noticed it. He's going to pop the micro.
He popped it minutes ago, so we had to wait for the puddle to reach a big enough size, but when he did, Dawood was eliminated. Unfortunately, seconds after, the time has run out and a tie will be
There we go.
issued.
Unlucky boys. 2 out of the 3 kills, but not enough. And so we're off to Miami.
Yeah, solid effort, but in a 30-minute timer, or with a 30-minute timer, you need perfection and not much less.
Yeah, you're not going to get too many cracks of the whip, are you? You need to... you've got one sort of like trial run, and the second one it's like, right, this one needs to go well. This one needs to be done. I should be back in a sec. I'm going to go grab myself a beer for the second part of this match.
Sounds good. We have Miami at 39 past the hour, so that will be just under 3 minutes, and gives me time to talk about numbers, not to bore Gordy in the meantime. So let's interact with the standings, and the Group G standings are as such. Match has been Fusk is the only player guaranteed to advance with 4 days left to go. He's 6 matches down and 29 points already, and he is very likely to cross that 30-point mark. And for the second place, we are going to have a grand old fight between Brainfixer, 5 matches, 21 points, Rommel, 5 matches, 19, Jotes, 18 after 6 matches, so he can also grab 6 more later on in this week. And IlikeHitman is only on 17, but only 4 matches played, so if he does well, he not only sets Brainfixer back, but he gets to accumulate many more points, and he still has 2 more matches to play after this. So if he doesn't do too badly, he should be able to get to 25 or even more points, which would mean a top 4 at the very least. And then there's Barbecue not eliminated yet, 6 matches, 17 points. He's hoping for a good finishing result to hopefully clinch a 4th place. One and a half more minutes to go, and Brainfixer's pick Mumbai ended with a tie. Now it is IlikeHitman's turn to get some points, or get both points, and see a finish
Still
before
looking to finish. He's still looking to finish then before he goes to Miami.
He is. Well, this is interesting. We see.
They're both at Mumbai.
It's a very good point. Yeah. Okay, so Brainfixer. The stream started with Brainfixer doing the Halloween escalation until 7 seconds before the spin. So I'm not as worried about him. But IlikeHitman is still in Mumbai. It's strange.
To be fair, this could be from 5-10 minutes ago from his stream. So
that would be
not
scary.
sure if this is actually live,
But
or how live.
But you got me scared, so I refreshed them just in case. But they are at the right moment, and
He's just going to shoot her in the edge. Yeah, fair play.
that works, and IlikeHitman is going into Miami now. I was just going to mention that console player IlikeHitman, and console players do like the preload and just blending in a spot before the map, but this wasn't Miami, this was the old map, so...
Well, the thing is as well, if these on PlayStation, which it looks like IlikeHitman is, I believe, then, that's a long old load is Miami for the first one.
I think so
Good.
too.
Could be 30-40 seconds loading time.
Unless his new generation, but we'll see that whenever he's not buffering. What we see now is the Miami spin. Would you like to run it down?
Sure. Okay, we got Sierra Knox with a cleaver as Kronstadt security, and Robert Knox in an explosion accident as Kronstadt researcher. So we got some betrayal going on there by your own employees.
Oh, indeed.
And yeah, you got plenty of Kronstadt security about. Kronstadt researchers, I mean, they're in the same building as Robert, aren't they? So that shouldn't be too bad to get.
We always say that it's an interesting spin. The reasons I would say this is now because this would be one of the few ones where you might want to start Robert and get the explosion kill out of the way and the disguise from near him, and then just ran down to end the race at the tail end of the run.
Yeah, the only problem with starting with Robert, if you're going to do the standard laptop lore, say, is how you take care of his guard. Because his guard, if you're going to knock him out, or unless you're going to just set it up with a propane and I don't know, proxy taser, say, then you wouldn't have to worry about knocking out Robert's guard.
Dramatizing a spin. We need to sell a story here, so obviously that's our job. And
you got to remember, people. It's not how fast you can go; it's how long you can last. This is important.
something endurance race and going down to the wire, but hopefully not down to a tie even. IlikeHitman is the first to load in, but not Kronstadt start. The engineer would be closest to him, but instead this is event crew and picks up some tools. It is a whole toolbox here with a screwdriver and hammer and wrench maybe. And
yeah, it just needs a portable drill to finish all that off.
That would be the next unlockable, I think.
It's about time. We've got the toolbox after all, haven't we? So, alright, he picked himself up a propane as well.
Yeah, and I think this might be the... yes, Fortani. This might be the reason he started event crew, knowing that the propane flask is so close, but he is going to do this really lovely...
Flask. Yeah, there's propane flask everywhere, so that's not too big oh, of course.
This mission story, yeah.
Is he going to make the mistake of grabbing a technician rather than a researcher? Obviously, the difference between the two is one's got a dust coat on and the other one hasn't. You can see Brainfixer is in a technician. So he needs one with a white coat, which is that dude chatting to the two guards there, or there's some others around the corner.
Yeah, Brainfixer realizes this isn't the way to get up. I think the stairs would be better to... to get a disguise, because once you're up here, you can get a peekaboo, I think, on the white coat, even if you are finicky enough. But you can just throw in some items into this room and KO the people one by one until you get one.
He's peekabooed the guard, though, there. Luckily enough, the third wheel of that equation has walked off. We did see in his inventory there, he had a micro taser, a bit of head turn going on, but does get the crowbar away, retains his yellow guns, so no issues there for Brainfixer.
Ooh, IlikeHitman might be missing this opportunity, need to distract Robert, and I think that piece... Oh, okay, now target lockdown, which shouldn't be noticed by anyone. Oh, leg shots. I think the door is open though, and that will cause some havoc. Yeah, some question marks, and IlikeHitman has to restart after this.
Good chance he ain't getting away with it. He's not got a propane with him, he's not got the right disguise with him, so he can't just get the kill and go. He's just trying to bully Robert though. Fair play to that. Brainfixer.
Wow.
Brainfixer's still working on his technician. Researcher. And there it is. Brainfixer has his researcher disguise. So he can happily go and set up his Bobo kill.
So oh wow. It's such a interesting situation for IlikeHitman, because he isn't restarting. He believes that he salvaged this situation, and there is only one reason for his red guns. Robert noticing all kinds of stuff. But judging by this panic, I can't imagine no one saw anybody or anything.
Well, I mean, he's looking to get away with it. He does have guards. I mean, look at this. He's right above him on the stair. Turn around, walks away. Okay, IlikeHitman. He lives. He lives.
But that is a huge peekaboo. And I think someone will investigate this one. Better get a disguise quickly.
Okay, so Brainfixer, Kronstadt Security, has his researcher stashed upstairs. Also with 2 of the NPCs out of the way now. Does have a few enforcers around here, so has to be a little bit careful. And of course has to go find himself a cleaver as well. There's a couple around. And you got the food stalls out by the main concourse. And there is one in the kitchen as well, next to the fish. Where you can also grab a bag of sugar and some rat poison.
Yeah, that's
And
one
a
I
kitchen
like.
knife.
Yeah.
Need some help here. Please.
Oh, more frustration for IlikeHitman. The body has been found, the Kronstadt guard, but I think this will be now the decisive moment and can get the kill on Robert and see if he gets green guns back. He is really hopeful. I'm kind of pessimistic, but we'll see in a few seconds.
Interesting times. I didn't think you could still drag camera targets. Either way. Here we go.
Back to green, incredible.
And yes.
So the part that the obvious 2 parts that caused in the red guns was Robert
Bobo.
spotting him, yeah, and the Colmer body has been found by 17 people. So both of which obviously can return green guns, but I just couldn't expect that there was nothing else that went wrong.
Problem is, if he gets found by another 13 people, it will go red. Those are the rules.
But it seems like it is good to go for IlikeHitman and needs to grab a cleaver and make his way around to the other half of the map.
He's picked up his cleaver, his Brainfixer. Obviously no issues with it being a legal item and a legal item because he's a bodyguard, they can do what the hell they want.
And
Got himself a
also
bag of sugar. Yep.
Just as legal for these guards. And this is the rare Sierra spin with a non-trespassing disguise. So we will see the sugar strat, which is also important, but we will see this diversion to get a, well, probably a KO mechanic, which is down here, so that Brainfixer can be trespassing and peekabooing Sierra to that side room. Also, there's a agency pickup here, and okay, so that's the reason why he went down here. Not the disguise, but the, yeah.
The other thing is as well, I mean, there is a medic disguise not too far away that's a free one to pick up. That's certainly trespassing. That's certainly able to give you a peekaboo.
Yeah, that is, I think, the closest trespassing disguise to the garage, unless you bring it himself. But so that would work, and Brainfixer might still be going for this, but it's more diversion down here. And I just don't want to call anything now because been surprised so many times, but now he gets the Kronstadt, the KO mechanic. And IlikeHitman at the top floor of the VIP area. It's closest to the dongle right now, but now there's a body found.
And that's a red guns.
And the person he got the disguise from in the end, so it was one of the guards on the stairs found after all these minutes.
That's unfortunate. Okay, Brainfixer then with a bit of a lead here, really. I would say he's got a researcher stashed. He's got himself a bag of sugar, cleaver, and just downstairs though is the Kronstadt security disguise. So he's just gonna have to go downstairs. Oh no! Did he use the wrong thing there? It looked like he came off the funnel.
Unless he, yeah, it's the fuel refilling. So it worked out for him this time. I think the UI can get confusing, but as long as you tend toward the left with your mouse or controller, then you will always select the right one with the sugar.
Of course, for the other sabotages, I suppose you have to have the correct item to do the sabotaging. That doesn't sound like right to me, that word.
Works well enough, and it works well enough for Brainfixer with his peekaboo, and he's really 1 KO down, or 1 KO to go, and
Gosh. Careful that door though, haven't you? Because of the
exactly.
because of the two mechanics, but he seems to have got away with it. That's fine. He's to go downstairs, get his Kronstadt security disguise, which he has there. Might have to worry about people being in this changing room now because the race is over, but no, that's fine.
Suppose he was quick enough. I think it happens, yeah, 2-3 minutes after the race, but didn't happen this time. And Brainfixer actually is going to get the first kill, but he has done so much progress. Yeah.
Now on his way back to Sasso your mom, or whatever the saying is. He's on his way back now to go get Bobby.
Someone's been reading so much general chat. Oh,
Okay.
IlikeHitman missing Robert again. That's another lockdown, but no doors being open. I think this... No, the door has been opened once again. But this is a KO and will be investigated, a question mark.
How's he going to get away with this? Oh, saying that, all he needs to do is grab a propane from downstairs there. He cornered this guard.
And Brainfixer runs into the enforcer, the crowd enforcer, the security.
No, mate. As a security guard as well.
They really do enforce anyone that's important, as well as your suit. 9 minutes of progress gone, 18 to go.
The only one they don't is the Pale Rider, I believe, isn't it?
That is definitely one I know they are fine, and I know of strategies which include getting that despite the time loss, because it's such a pain to navigate around these enforcers.
Yeah.
IlikeHitman takes the lead for the first time this spin. 3 minutes in with the first kill down. No question about red or green guns this time.
Yep. And he cornered the guard that he's just taken the disguise from. So he is on his way, collecting crowbars as he goes, like a real Hitman player.
It's almost mandatory to have at least 4 of them by the end of a Miami spin.
If you don't have more than four or more crowbars at the end of a run, have you even been to Miami? Because I don't think you have.
Some speedrunners or what kind of people just go and they don't pick up item, but it's a roulette player. you have to.
I'm a kleptomaniac when I play. Absolute kleptomaniac. I can't help but pick up everything I can, just in case.
Understandable. Yeah, you're always short on non-lethal melee. I think that's the most important.
Yeah, the amount of times I've done that as well, not had something to throw. And it's like, but I pick up everything all the time. How can I not have anything?
Brainfixer is the one with some pauses this time, and that is a game crash. The reason for that, he was on 48 seconds for like 10 seconds, and that was the reason for that.
That's frustrating. I mean, neither of our lads have managed to finish a map yet. Obviously, it's only the second one, so Mumbai would have been frustrating as hell. And of course, 14 minutes into the spin, Brainfixer gets a game crash and just had a really unfortunate rip as well. So he's probably cursing some. He's probably a little bit annoyed. Okay, and IlikeHitman nearly ran past the cleaver, but picks it up on his second flyby. Sorry, drive-by, since it is Miami.
And don't really see that all that often, or at least non-suit spins, because it is a great approach if you start default, but the dongle has been used to end the race, and well, we shall see what that means in the next 2 minutes. The evidence has to be deleted, which IlikeHitman promptly does.
Right there. Yep.
And I think now it would be a good time to get that medic indeed, the free one for a just passing opportunity and peekaboo. And then he just has to go back here for the disguise. We have seen this so many times.
He'll probably change back into it as well to exit, and it's the nearest exit, of course.
Of course, you can use one of your 7 crowbars to exit manhole, but it is indeed the medic exit closest. Oh, how do the momentum change? Sorry, I just wanted to notice. Oh, IlikeHitman, don't trip to this one. But yeah, I had a moment when IlikeHitman had a nice crisp stream and Brainfixer started to lag and drop frames. Quite opposite of what happened in Mumbai.
Yeah. Our boys are not having a good day, are they?
Not at all, and I don't like this door opening.
No, I know, it's the wrong side, isn't it?
Gets away with it, gets the second kill, and there's nothing that can go wrong this time.
You say that. He's taking out the camera, so he doesn't have to worry about them above that door. He's not trespassing anyway. There's the medic disguise. Nobody is around here. The ambulance is right there. IlikeHitman is about to finish at the 13-minute and 50-second mark. 6 minutes and 38 seconds in game time. On his, what, second attempt, I think?
I think so, yeah. So that first one was already quite legendary with that save and kept us in the dark for a couple of minutes. Got his green guns back and then got a body found almost... I'm sure everything is connected, but it seems coincidental. And but the second try worked out very nicely for him, and he has the lead, and we are going to Dubai for the conclusion of this match.
Dubai, okay. What are we thinking? Penthouse guard full for Carl Ingram, and security guard. Silence pistol for Stivers.
You have things to do at 6, I believe. So you just don't want to get this done quickly.
Yeah, I got to bust the catch.
Mm-hmm. There have been Dubai ties, and this is a map which they couldn't practice beforehand because obviously only now they realize that they have to play there. But it is one of the shortest ones. It is the shortest map with 2 targets, and they are so close, and the accessibility is... Well, apart from 2 disguises, this is almost trivial. So...
Coloured Lonely makes a nice point now. Why'd you buy? From all those nice maps when we get you by. What's going on?
And it is of course subjective what is nice for whom, but it is not a fan favorite. Just a decent little quick map.
Can have its wrinkles, I mean, but if you can isolate the two targets, you tend to see the same isolation, don't you, or variations on that theme.
Yes, the first layer of this map is starting art, crew, or security, and both of them are down at 1 minute 10 seconds. The second one is if you get a suit in there, you can do something similar, except your starting location is forced and your loadout is a bit heavier.
Yeah.
But we might just see something fancier, Assassin Live, or the newest conditions for Dubai, as of RRWC, you can get a skydiving suit for kills that is KOable, so that where you can KO the target first.
Well, we'll see what sort of mood Fusky's in. I know that you admins tell us it's all randomly generated and you don't curate the spins. But we don't believe you.
But, yeah, I was looking for that.
We don't believe you.
Yeah, conspiracy theories are nice to keep the spice up, or the tension, obviously.
Obviously, when Mullet is an admin, then you get the spicy spins.
Yeah, and the legacy carries on. Now it's just all of us which do all those spicy spins.
A meme junkie, when he's an admin, he actually goes back through your match history and sees what you're weak on and picks those. That's a provable fact, because I just made it up. There you go.
Provided by Mr. Mike's database of all your in-game roulette spins you've done over the course of your career, and then just pick the ones you haven't practiced.
Oh yeah, Mr. Mike actually IP tracks everybody that uses hitmaps.com, and he knows exactly what spins you've practiced. So when Mike admins, he makes sure he throws you out stuff that you haven't practiced. So there you go. We've got you covered every single way. Us, just because we're paranoid, though, doesn't mean we're not, wrong. However, it has been pointed out in chat many times, or at least twice, the permutations of the spins. There are hundreds and thousands of them. I mean, you take some. I mean, Dartmoor not so much. You got one target, so you've only got, you know, X amount of disguises times by X amount of Y amount of kill condition.
Exactly. It tops around 300 for the one target missions, and then it is exponentially advances once you ramp up the targets. And Mike and I did some quick analysis for a trailer, and we ended up with 16 or 17 billion spins across the trilogy. So you got quite the gameplay if you play roulette.
Exactly. And statistics have nothing to be scared. What have we got then for this Dubai spin then, Infer?
Well, the last spin for this match is Carl Ingram Fall as event staff and Marcus Stuyvesant loud explosive weapon as Ingram's bodyguard.
Okay, that's not too bad. We can still see the quick start, can't we, from the lads? Event staff, there's a few around mooching about backstage, I believe, or at least down by the laundry room. Loud explosive weapon. I mean, you can det that on exit, can't you, I suppose? And Carl Fall, always a popular one. So I think we're definitely going to see him knocked out where he starts.
Indeed, it might just be the event staff, the play here, and actually just to wait for Marcus. It is an awful long wait, and you get no kills down for almost 2 minutes. But once you get Marcus isolated, you drop the loud explosive next to him, make your way up, trespassing, isolate all those people up there. Still on your starting disguise, you can get the fall on Carl, change into the bodyguard, and detonate an exit. That would be my chat is out GG moment.
Well deserved, Infrafirm. Well deserved, sir.
I had to rush because I know that people are rushing as well. Well, Brainfixer starting event stuff and is up on that floor, which is used for Marcus, and he seems to be waiting for him. Still 2 NPCs here, which are standing and running around.
Makes sense as well. He's going to get rid of this guard quickly before Marcus becomes an issue.
Speaking of, here's Marcus for IlikeHitman. Ingram already down, and he's going for this double isolation. It's going to be last second for this throw.
I think he's got him. He's got an unconscious witness though, which I think is just Carl Ingram, so he should be okay.
Yeah, and important bullet distraction. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no, just about to say what you said there. So he's bullet distraction on this guard here.
We'll get this one down, and that lady is the last obstacle, really. I think everyone in this mission is KO'd who has any sort of role. I guess apart from this last event stuff, whose disguise will be taken, but yeah.
Brainfixer looking to detonate in here. This is a dodgy one because there are people close by.
Yeah, and you just hope the body doesn't fall.
Yeah.
Outside.
Or just get catapulted into the installation or something, you know.
Yes.
Golf ball.
Oh yes, that.
Golf ball for IlikeHitman, which you love to see. Does have to be a loud explosive weapon. Okay, green guns should be coming back now, and they do. Carl Ingram is donezo. IlikeHitman is now in a Ingram bodyguard disguise.
Ooh, he didn't set up.
No, he's got a golf ball.
Obviously, I mixed up the players, and well, appreciate him going live, and this is a very fancy kill.
Nice, and he is out, and that is green guns.
And how about Brainfixer?
Yeah.
There's the detonation. Oh, wow. And that is, without a doubt, a photo finish.
That is a photo finish, so Fusky's going to have to count that up. Oh, this is taking forever for Brainfixer for the exit prompt there. I swear that was longer than 3 seconds.
Worse than 3 seconds, yeah, and I felt like it's longer as well.
Look at that in-game time as well. 2:35 for Brainfixer, 2:41 for IlikeHitman. Less than four, yeah, well, but I would say about 3 minutes and 45 seconds into the spin itself. So yeah, we'll have to see what their loading times were like. There weren't any rips, were there?
I am not sure about Brainfixer because my so I had Brainfixer down as a PC player and IlikeHitman a console. So I expected Brainfixer to finish later and then have a much longer in-game time because he didn't spend as much time loading. But indeed, he has a quicker in-game time. So maybe he had a
Early
quick
rip.
restart, an early rip or something.
We'll have to see. Well, to be fair, at least Fusky didn't have to count too long. I mean, you know, we were only like, we were sub 4 in total, and IlikeHitman takes this one by the looks of things.
Did we
There
have
it is.
the...
What were the stats?
Oh wow, your overlay was many seconds quicker than mine, but well deserved calling that, and 5-1 win for IlikeHitman. Yeah, it was a quick one. Then it probably confirms that no restarts for either of them, and it's probably just the loading, the planning time, excuse me, which was longer for Brainfixer. 14-second win for IlikeHitman.
14
takes this match 5-1.
Wow. Well, GG's IlikeHitman. Unlucky there, Brainfixer. You got close in Mumbai. You just got a bit unlucky there. Miami as well, man. He was looking good in Miami, and then just sort of switched on him. Getting caught in the crowd really didn't do him any favors, did it?
Oh,
and
no.
and of course the game crash as well. That was obviously bad news. So what group was this? What group was this in the?
This was Group G, and I was looking at OBS pausing for a second, and now the servers are taking a bit to load in.
Yeah, the overlay looks a bit washed out. There's something slight. Oh, and now it's disappeared for me. I think hitmaps.com has gone down, possibly. It looks like it has.
Too much excitement, or Mike only could handle a set amount of photo finishes. And if Mike says a refresh, then I'll blindly trust him. There we go. Group G, there we go. And these are the updated standings. Fusk obviously still advanced, 29 points, 6 matches. And IlikeHitman and Brainfixer are now tied for second, 22 points each.
Wow.
IlikeHitman 5 matches to Brainfixer 6. So this is the... IlikeHitman is the first seed of this group. So he is expected to move up the order. He's a match behind Fusk, but 7 points behind. So this is still looking best for our admin. And then the fight for 4th place really heating up. Rommel 19, Jotes 18, Barbecue 17. Script already limited with 15, and Max Masters rounds off the group with 2.
Not a lot of matches to go then for Group G, but yeah, it's certainly up for grabs. Barb with 1 match left, and so has Jotes. So yeah, it's looking good for those that are already mid to top table there, I would say.
Yeah, this one is a group where we might see some changes, but not too many in the order, because the people towards the top have the better end of the week coming up. But still, matches to play for every one of them from the top 6 or 7, and matches to play tonight as well. Next up is top of the hour plus 2 minutes. Let me know your opinion on that. Janini versus some random person, double Haven, casted by GK Punk. And followed by 2 matches at 9 p.m, so that is just under 2 hours from now. Luis versus Johnny X, and Fruit7 versus Pijero. You guys will hear Gordiniroy cast in just under 2 hours, and as well as Barbecue at the same time. And then Adoria at 9:30, playing against David's Red Sox. Taran versus Bad Games at 10 p.m. And if I can look to my side screen, I think there are more matches. One more for the night, Red Fox versus T-North at 2 a.m. Well then,
I'll be in bed by.
yeah, that is the one where the VODs are very helpful for us Europeans in the morning.
Indeed.
But yeah, congratulations to IlikeHitman and GG's to Brainfixer. Thank you so much, Gordy, for joining me.
No problem, mate. Thanks for having me on.
Always a pleasure. And this is going to be a just under 1 hour break for us until the next match. But see you guys for the next one. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Bye.